Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
Yes, sir. I'm happy to be here tonight. So it's a great opportunity, and I bless God that we are alive today. There's something that surprised me with this company. I didn't plan for it, but it just happened like that. For this year, the most surprising thing that happened to me in this business is the man that has staphylococcuses for good 12 years. And in the course of the use of this product, leader bitters and cleanser, 2 months use, the man was declared free of staphylococcus. Presently, both of them, the wife and the husband, they were on fire and restore. And I believe honestly, in a very short while, we are going to have another reader baby in Lokoja. The man is already a registered member now. So I really thank God. To
Awesome.
God be the
Awesome.
glory. The Lord will continue to uphold this company, and the product will continue to do wonders in the life of people in Jesus' name.
Awesome. Amen. Awesome. Thank you very much, Mrs. Osho. That is Nikki 777. I think she's one of the people that's managed to do over 1 million naira regularly every month. I don't know if you are noticing what is going on your page, but I think she's one of the people who has been quite consistent, really, since she became a stockist. I think she's been quite consistent in, well, not like that, but it's been growing. I'll say it's been growing. So we had from 255 to 506 to 701 to 1 million to 1 million. And that's not bad at all. Well done, Nikki 777. Um, Today, I was having a little chat with Mrs. Dipe. I was sharing a testimony that Dr. Philip got somebody to call me on yesterday of a lady that had breast cancer. She had sent me the picture before. The pictures were very horrid, very, very horrid pictures. And when she shared these horrid pictures with me, and she shared some other pictures that didn't look so horrid, but that was after 1 month. I had the opportunity of being able to listen to her yesterday, and I saw the picture yesterday. The lump had completely dried. She was feeling better. She wasn't feeling pain. She wasn't feeling pains anymore. And this was something they said was carcinogenic and had those challenges. I'm going to allow Dr. Philip to share. We had a video call yesterday where she was bent on showing me. So I want you to look at it. This really dry. It's a miracle. It's unbelievable. You can unmute, ma, and share. On the merit of that conversation.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Okay, my name is Dr. Blessing Phillips. Will I say it's surprising to me? No, it will not be. Remember, I was also a survivor of liver cirrhosis. So I will not say I'm so surprised to what this herbal product will do. Most people here know my story and how I joined the company. But the fast recovery I am getting on a reader is amazing me. It amazes me so much. It amazes me beyond. When I met this woman for the first time, I've shared her picture before. The first picture I couldn't get because I was scared myself. What the breast looks like. But after 1 month, I had the mind to take a picture of what her breast looks like, and I shared with the company. We started cleaning that breast with reader beaters, at least minimum of 3 times in a day. I had to go to her place myself to clean. At a point, I taught her how to do it. After 1 month, the result was getting better. We're able to see fresh skin coming up. Then I added cleanser to her. At that moment, she has lost a lot of blood. She was already anemic, but I didn't worry about that. I also placed her on cleanser. We continued. Yesterday, By the time she finished one cup of cleanser, I also shared the testimony with the company, what the breast was looking like. Yesterday, then she said, please don't share it so that the enemies will not come and see my breast the way it is and go and increase it. I shared with CM then. But yesterday, she was so excited. We had a video call. She can still come to the company for the company to do a proper video because she wants to give hope to those who are going through that same situation. You will not believe. I believe before the end of this meeting, CM might share the pictures again. Everything dried up, no pain, no trace, healed. The site is even covering with flesh now. You will not know she went through that. And she shared with me yesterday and said to me that number one, when they told her about the drug from someone, when they called me initial time, she said she has someone she's speaking from. I said, okay, continue buying. She told me she knows also that the person that introduced her to it was the person I was giving drugs. So I sent her to be picking up at Ojota because my place was far from her. So when she said, please, can you please be giving me the drug yourself? At that moment, she was on STC. I can't really pick. She said those things to you yesterday.
Yeah.
One was 67,000, one was 55,000 monthly. And when they told her that a bottle of 500 ml was 500, she was a bit reluctant. If I've taken this and they didn't do anything, how would this one be able to do anything? But from the first bottle, she started seeing some changes. Yesterday, if you see her flesh, that lady that was so anemic was not on any blood tonic, was not transfused, but you will not believe she ever went through that pain. She was so happy yesterday. While she was sharing, she said, I can share the video. They can video the breast now. I am happy. Nobody can bring it back again. I don't have pain. And we had to share the video directly with CM. I am excited with the company. I am grateful that the quality of the drug has remained the same from the day we got to know about this drug. People who have known me in this business know that I like daring terminal cases. I like daring terminal cases with our product. I've always gotten results on it. Just like a priest we met that had tuberculosis of the spine. He said to me when I went to tell him about the drug, he said to me, do you know how much I spend every 2 weeks? It's 220,000. His name is Father Chris Owen. He's a professor. He said, you don't know what you're saying. How can you give me help? I said, I don't care to know, but let's give it a try. On one bottle, that day I didn't have peace. He called and called and called. I said, please. Then he was working with a walking stick. I said, can you get me a carton of that product? I said, until you tell me the difference before I get more. He now said, no, I am noticing something. I said, okay, I will come. I didn't go that day. The following day, come and see my phone. I had to run and go and see him. You will not believe we don't have any trace of tuberculosis of spine again. He's healthy, he is happy, he's living. So I won't say I'm surprised. I know what this drug can do, starting from myself. So I have confidence that the drug is amazing. But the result I got this year I started the year with getting a positive pregnancy test on a couple that was azoospermia. The husband had azoospermia. I shared with the company, and some people were doubting. He later followed up and had other tests. By that time, his sperm count came up to 60%. And now they already have a baby. That was how I began this year, with that positive test. So I have so much on cases that people could say no. So I'm not that surprised, but how fast we get the efficacy also amazed me. But all the same, I will say to the company, thank you. Thank you for remaining the way you are, not changing the quality. Please don't do. Instead of changing the quality, let's go higher on the price. I've always said this to the company. Thank you so much. And we have more to say about it.
Okay, thank you very much for that sharing. We will not change anything. We will stay consistent by God's grace. Anybody else wants to share? Anybody else wants to share? We'll take one more person to share, and then we will go into what to look out for in December. I just wanted us to use every meeting we have as an opportunity to share. Okay, good. I can see Dr. Fumi and I can see Kike. So I will take two for the price of one. Dr. Fumi, you can unmute, and Kike, get ready.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, CM.
Good evening. You can show your face, Mao. I'm sure your face. I know people are hiding their faces.
Yeah, good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
My sharing is about the Stockist journey. I know that when we first started, I think it took me a few weeks because I didn't really understand. I felt, oh, I couldn't afford to be doing this. But I started and it's been great. I mean, for me, what it is that if I want to get to where I want to get to in this business, I can't stay in my comfort zone. Yes. And so being a stockist definitely keeps you on your toes, especially when you have a team that are becoming stockists, because the people you thought you were going to do your personal spend with, they're not there anymore. They're doing their own personal spends. And so you have to step up. And for me, I mean, it's good. I mean, I know initially it was like a bit strange, but it's very good because I know that I have a big goal in this business. And so I can't afford to be in my comfort zone. And anybody who actually who has a big goal for this business should not really want to stay in their comfort zone. So yeah, it's been great. I mean, I know that the personal spends have not been very, very high all the time, but at least I've always been active, and so it's been great, and I look forward to more next year.
Okay. Well done, Dr. Fumi. Dr. Fumi is being modest when she's saying it hasn't been great. She has managed to she's averaged more than 800,000 naira per month for the last 11 months. She's on the list of global top stockists. She's top 3 currently, without December. So she's been doing very well. And of course, she has a number of people on her team who are doing stockist as well. So, but she's managed to build her team, and she's managed to still have personal volume as well. She's over 10 million from January till November. She doesn't even know that as well. So it's power of data. It's amazing. Well done, Mike. We're looking forward to December. In December, we're going to celebrate a lot of people. I'm going to alert you on what the celebration will be, so get ready for it. But I think for this year, some people have really pulled their weights. Some people are going to make it even. They're going to even it up in December. So we look forward to that happening then as well. I can see Kike Loma and I can see Ebele Alaka. So I like Kike Loma's on mute. Ebele Alaka will come to you after that. So Kike Loma, you can go. You can show your face too if you want to. Your face was looking very hot this afternoon.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. Can I show my video?
Yes, you can.
Okay, good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Oh, wow. Time. So I'm very, very happy for the progress. We have made this year. I remember. People can hear me. Oh.
We can hear you.
Hello.
We can see you and hear you now.
Oh, okay. Thank you. So I'm so excited
It's breaking.
To be here at this time. I remember last year when we had the Stockist meeting. Before then, I think what we normally do is just to do a J. First Sam came with the idea of, okay. Hello, can you hear me now?
Go ahead.
Hello, is it mine?
Go ahead.
Okay, so we normally do a modest. We normally do a modest.
You know what? Maybe you should disable your camera. Maybe that will allow your bandwidth to function better.
Purchase every month of 30K before the idea of Stockist was brought up. Although then I didn't understand. But one thing I normally do in this business is whether I understand or not, I will do this. Okay. So we started last year. So yeah, to sign up for. So and
sorry about that. I think the internet in that region is not at its top quality. She'll get back on the saddle and we'll listen to her. She's also somebody who has done very well. This year, she's currently on top 10. She's on the top 10 list for the year 2020. She's contesting in that space. So I'm sure we're going to hear her out. Mrs. Ebele, we're going to take you, Mrs. Ebele Alaka. I'm not calling you a color anymore. So yes, you can share.
Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
I'm excited to be here today. I'm talking, I can say I'm talking from the underdog's point of view. I know that I could do much better than what I am doing today, but I just want to talk today about the personal development. Wow, CM, the personal development that I've received in the past 1.5 years thereabout, I've joined this group, especially the Stockist group. I've never received it anywhere in all my years, in all my academic pursuit and all that. I just want to say that this is the place to be. Most of the things that I've done in the Stockist, I never imagined that I could do that. So many times, by the time I had a struggle, I thought I was not going to be able to make a minimum, but I always be able to do that at the end of each month, to stick in there. And I guess a lot of what we have learned about changing our mindset has helped me so much, because there are so many places that I think that I'm not able to do things, but by God's grace and by being able to be dogged and follow what we are learning, I've been able to achieve what I thought I would never achieve. So I just want to put it out there that it's a good place to be, and we are doing our best, and thank God for the development, for the help, for the push, for the support, for the promo and everything.
Awesome.
This one.
Awesome. Well done. In case you think that she's completely underdog, she's not underdog like that. This year she's currently, she can move from where she is, but she's currently done about over 3 million this year in 11 months. It means she's averaged way over 250,000 naira on a month-by-month basis from the beginning of the year. So well done, Mrs. Ebele. Well done. Kikelomo, please, you can share.
Okay, yeah. Oh, good evening, everyone, once again.
Good evening, yeah.
Sorry, hope you can hear me clearly now.
Clearly, yeah.
Okay, so I'm so grateful to be here at this time again. Like this. So I was doing an average of 30,000 every month then. So when CM came up with the idea of 250,000 minimum every month, I was like, how are we going to do that? So, but one thing I normally do in this business is if there's anything we are meant to do, so I will struggle to try and do it before I understand. Because if I stay to understand, I may not want to, you will just be doubting yourself that can you do it. But once you have make that commitment, you'll be able to go along with it. So, and since then, I think it was December that we did 250. I was surprised what really happened. That's okay. So 250, so I can actually do a turnover of 250 a month. So it impressed me. Where it all started from was in January that I was talked into doing 1 million. I was like, how am I going to do that? So something came on, and what surprised me after the 1 million, I was like, okay, if I do 1 million, I will stretch it for like 2 or 3 months. But that 1 million I was able to do it in a month with the support of my team. I was like, wow. So since then, and I think I've not done less than 250 since then. So I'll stretch my goal. So I'll stretch my goal, and I always have it. Have it in front of me every morning to make sure that I don't do beyond what I'm supposed to do. So I've been active as a stockist since then. So, and when I strive to be a light too. So it was something that was so exciting for me, but well, I thank God anyway. So thank you, CM, for the vision. So, and thank you all our leaders and our team members for what you have been able to do. So thank you all for listening. Let me stop now so that I won't take much
Great.
time.
Well done. Well done. Thank you very much, Pretty Leo. And in case you're wondering as well,
You're
Pretty
welcome.
Leo has managed to do an average of over 600,000 naira month on month throughout the year. She's currently at about 7 million naira. She's not doing badly.
Jesus is Lord.
She's not doing badly as well.
7 million.
Yeah. You know, sometimes we don't know, we don't have an idea of what we're doing. And I'm trusting God that 2021, we're going to have people here in the Stockist community who will have averaged 100 million by the time next year is over. Because, you know, everything that everything takes is vision. There's nothing outside there. You know, people who felt they couldn't do 250,000 volume have done 7 million naira volume. People who didn't know how they were going to sustain it, with the fact that their team members are going to be joining, have done more than sustaining. And it's all a function of vision. People who didn't know that they were going to be elites now have over 20 people that are stockists in their team, and they are making elite easy. People who didn't know that this was going to be possible now have it possible. As we take the next stretch, it's going to be a bigger stretch. We're going to do bigger things as well. And all it takes, ladies and gentlemen, it won't happen because people are calling you for orders. It will happen because once you have stocked up on the order, it will create the opportunities. Once you have stock, once you have given yourself, once you allow your mind to jump over the rope, your body will follow. And that's how everything is done. Everything is done not by happening upon it, it's by first of all setting a clear vision of a desired future and then racing towards it. And if you know that you're going to do times 10, you're going to do 10x in your earnings, you're going to do 10x in your business, what you have done in this year 2020, you're going to do 10x. Just type in that chat box 10x. And let's see. And if you want to do more than 10x, you can type 20x there as well, or 15x, but type a number and x. I know, good. I know some people are going to do more than 10x, 20x. And yes, it starts with vision. You just need to be able to see clearly and see this is where we're going and then follow through to do it. Okay, some people are scaring me as well. I'm seeing 50x, 100x. Okay, there's problem now. Okay, and we're going to do this. And you know what? When we have done this, we're going to write a book about how we did it. Yeah, and that book is going to be a bestseller. Yeah, it's going to be a bestseller book. Awesome. Okay, so there are a few announcements that I'd like to take very quickly today. Let me take